Hi there, it's Gloria with Glory Be Resale, and it's time for what sold last week. And that would be the week of May 6th to the 12th. And the first thing to sell on eBay was this hand carved wood balding man signed, and that sold for $24.74. I don't know why the odd number, but that's what it sold for, plus shipping. Everything's always plus shipping. I don't give free shipping ever if I can help it. The next item to sell was this Bob Mackie wearable art blue um, tank top with the Nova shirt jacket, and that sold for $30. Next item to sell. Oh, and let's see. This one I think was $3.99 if I remember correctly. And this one was $4.99. Next item was this Chaps linen shirt, which was a recent buy, and I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. It was in one of my earlier haul videos, but I'm gonna guess $4.90. I'm gonna guess $4.99 or $5.49. Anyway, and I took an offer of $17 on it. I was happy to turn it over so quickly. I think this sold within a couple of days of me listing it. It definitely didn't make it into inventory, so I was more willing to go a little lower. Plus, Chaps is not a brand I get a lot, but this was almost really in excellent condition white linen blouse. Next item to sell was this vintage U.S. Department of Agriculture's rhubarb protection. Uh, and this sold for the asking price of $14.84. Next item to sell was the Salem Witch shirt and sweatshirt, and this I bought for $5.49, and the sale price on it was full price of $23. Next item to sell was this vintage Bob Mackie rhinestone buckle belt, and this sold for the full asking price of $59. That was a nice sale for that. Um, I don't know if that was with a bunch. I had bought a bunch of belts back when I lived in Boston. A lot of vintage name brand belts, and boy, I think I bought them for $3 a piece, and I made a lot of money on them. Um, anyway, that one was $59. Next item was this Estes model rocket. Just the papers here. There wasn't actually pieces to put together. But I bought, this was the last one of these. I want to say I bought about four of these. I just grabbed a bunch of junk out of someone's attic at an estate sale, and anything that was like from the 60s when everybody was into the whole space expedition. And these did all right. So I got the full asking price of $24.74. And again, it was just papers. Um, and I'd say I've only probably got maybe tops 25 cents into it. Next item. For some reason I did good on ephemera this week. I guess it's what eBay decides to show in any given week, but this is a vintage 1960s Understanding New York Stock Exchange. And this was picked up at an estate sale also. Tops I paid for it would be $1. And this sold for the full asking price of $18. Next item to sell was this Orvis men's Sherpa jacket, pullover jacket, and this sold. I took an offer of $26 on this, and mainly it was new with tags. I think the same person might have offered me 20 last week, and I didn't give it to him because he said it was the best he could do. But this week I got another offer. I'm thinking from the same person for $26, and I had looked it up last week, and there have been some sold for that price. So I was like, I'll take the $26. Maybe I probably could get more when it comes into season, but do I want to hold on to it when I can get rid of it now? So I decided to sell it. I paid $6.49 for it and sold it for $26. Next item to sell was this clear glass whiskey decanter, which I finally got to listing this, I think, last week. It sold pretty quickly. I've had it for a little while, but I just haven't had it listed. I think I want to say it sold within a couple of days of listing it. And I took an offer of $20 for it. I paid $1.99. I believe this is a West Elm whiskey decanter. It looks like it anyway. And they only go for 32 new in the first place. So I was happy to take $20 for it and move it along. Again, I only paid 2. Next item. This is a Talbot's Nautical Navy Bowie um, skirt. And this one, I took an offer of $17 for it. Maybe I sent out that offer. I don't know. But anyway, it's over $17. I was happy to move it along. I'd say I paid $4.99 for that, and it did not sell last summer. I want to say I had this last summer, and it did not sell then. So I was happy to move it along. Maybe because it's mini skirt. I don't know. It was very cute though. Next item to sell. Oh yeah, we're on Poshmark as of this Bowie skirt also. So next item to sell was this vintage Hayband um, cardigan sweater, and I sent out an offer of $28 with 202 shipping, and this person accepted it, and I moved it along. Maybe I might have paid $6.49 for this, and anyway, moved on. I can't say I don't think I had this for all that long, maybe a couple of months. Next item to sell. This I've had forever. I had a sale on Mother's Day, and I guess it's a good thing not too many people took advantage of it because I sent out a 40% off sale to Lycas, and I only sold 2 items. This was one of them. This was Richard Malcolm Petite Multicolor, and this one. So the offer was $10 with 202 shipping. My profit was $5.03, and that's not taking off the cost of goods, which is probably I'm thinking $6.99 because I had this back in Boston, so I lost money on this. But you know what? No one has wanted this. It was a really in great condition, but and all linen, 100% linen jacket, but it just the style, I guess. No one wanted it. I've had it again for at least 2 to 3 years, and I was happy to see it go. I lost $1 or two on it, but I got back some of my money to spend somewhere else and didn't have to donate it, so that's good. And the other thing to sell on that 40% off Mother's Day sale was this $9 towel. And this was $9, sent an offer for $9 with 202 shipping. So my earnings were $4.03, and the towel cost me $1. So I made $3.03 on this sale, and which is fine. And it's only a towel. I don't know why I'm buying dish towels anyway, because the profit just isn't there. And how much can you charge for a dish towel? So anyway, that was it. That was Mother's Day. Luckily, I didn't sell anything more on Mother's Day, or I would have just been pouring out money, shipping for free. So anyway, that was everything for last week, and hopefully it'll get better this week because it hasn't been that great. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I have made a couple of other seals in other places. I want to say Macari, and I get offers all the time on Depop. They just never actually want to pay for it. So I kind of ignore Depop at this point. I don't. I I'll say yeah to an offer, but I know they're not going to pay. It's very rare that they do. Anyway, and so that's everything, and I will see you again with I don't know what. Maybe I'll have a haul video. I'm going to guess I will before the next What's Sold. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and maybe give me a like, leave a comment, whatever. Thank you. Have a great weekend.